Hi, my name's Ellen Backhouse and I'm a PhD student at the University of Edinburgh, funded by the Sackler Foundation. And my PhD project is looking at early life risk factors for stroke and the brain changes associated with stroke. So stroke is very common. Somebody has a stroke every 5 minutes in the UK, and this is caused by either blood vessels bursting or becoming blocked, which means that oxygen can't reach that part of the brain. But stroke is also associated with more subtle changes to the brain, and these increase the risk of further stroke, and they're also associated with physical disabilities, cognitive impairment and depression. And these changes can be seen on MRI scans, so brain scans like MRI. So traditionally, lifestyle factors such as smoking, obesity and high blood pressure are described as risk factors for lots of diseases, including stroke. But these factors don't fully explain an individual's risk. And so my research is looking at factors from earlier in life, so factors in childhood, which may help explain some of these differences. So I'm based in Edinburgh, and some of my work is done with large groups of participants that are taking part in long-term studies around Edinburgh. But I'm also working in collaboration with researchers over in Amsterdam at the University of Amsterdam with a group of Dutch participants. So there is some evidence that that childhood IQ, education and childhood social class are associated with the risk of stroke and associated brain changes in adulthood. And this may be because people with more education or people from a higher social class have better access to resources or more access to healthcare, or they may be better at managing diseases or preventing future diseases. Alternatively, high levels of IQ or high levels of education may represent some form of brain resilience. So these people may be more resilient to brain damage, or their brains may be able to better adapt once they become damaged. But these questions remain to be tested, and this is what I'm focusing on. So health disparities are well known, and they don't appear to be narrowing. So there was a recent study done which showed that baby boys born in the poorest part of Glasgow in 2012 have a life expectancy of 10 years lower than baby boys born in the richest parts of the southeast of England. And the fact that these health disparities persist across decades of life highlight the importance of identifying these factors as early as possible so that we can target those most at risk and prevent them from developing these diseases in later life, hopefully through social change and changes to social policy. Thank you for listening.